Hi, I'm Pearl from the website Pearl Escapes, and I'm just here in Wimbledon Park to say a few words about a few things. One of the things I want to let you know, I'm doing a talk about my new book, which is next week in Cannizzaro Park up in Wimbledon Village. So check out my blog if you want to know about that. It may have gone. It's Wednesday the 28th of September in 2016, so if it's after that, don't bother, but you can go to my blog and see what else I'm up to, because I might be doing some exciting things, you never know. This is the book, so it's free, feeling real emotions every day, and it's coming out now. It's out now already, but I'm changing the printer and the publisher and things, so do check my blog to see what's going on, because it might be coming up with something else, you know. But I kind of wanted to talk about a couple of things that I've been doing lately, because this book is about spiritual awakening, and it's about waking up. See, there's a dog here coming to say hello. See you right there. Oh, the swan did not like the dog. These things happen. So yeah, I'm not going to stop this filming because I like it like this. It's a bit natural. No, it's okay. But what I was going to say is, I wrote this book about spiritual awakening and had this spiritual awakening. And one of the things that happens once you have a spiritual awakening is you wake up to the fact that you are perfect. And it's really wonderful, except that you realize all these things that you're doing in order to try and be perfect, that you don't have to do. And I was thinking a lot about this morning, because a lot of my relatives have gone on to big school. They're teenagers at the moment. And it's quite a jump, I think, and it's actually not about them, some other kids and things that we were talking about, and how a lot of times when kids go to school or they go to big school, suddenly they get all these different pressures, and some of them are things like, you know, they've got the wrong phone, you know, and they can't be cool unless they've got the latest phone, or the right clothes. And it takes me back as well. I mean, we didn't have mobile phones, thank God, when I was a teenager, but I certainly was the girl in the cheap clothes going to school, and it was very hard. And I think it's very hard when you don't believe that you're perfect, when you believe it's about the clothes or the way you look or your hair. I've got bad hair today, I think. Not my favourite, but you know. And when you're around other people, you know, unfortunately they believe that. They believe that they're cool because they got the good phone. They believe they're cool because, you know, they're the right body mass index, which is rubbish. So there's a lot of that stuff around, and it takes a lot when you learn that you're perfect to look back from the time you were, I don't know, maybe 7 years old, all the things that you tried to change about yourself to fit in with other people, and how you don't need that. And you learn that, but then it's still hard to get out of the habit of doing it. And I know that at the moment, I'm like this book, you know, the first thing is, oh, you gotta, you know, build your social media and profile and look a certain way and say this and say that, and if you want to be a speaker, you've got to do this. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to come and speak out here. It's free. I don't have to persuade anyone to let me speak. I don't have to promote myself. I don't have to go out and, you know, get on the bill. You know, I don't have to be a name. You know, that's the thing, isn't it? You've got to be a name. You've got to be a name if you want to write a book. You've got to be a name if you want to, you know, do an event. You've got to, it's just crap. Just crap. You know, you've got to be a name if you want to be an artist. It's not true, because we are perfect, and if we have a gift, the joy is celebrating that gift. And the scary part, and it doesn't matter whether you're a name or whatever you think you are, is that big first step. And I feel like that at the moment with a lot of things I'm doing. And I was thinking about, you know, the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and he's going to get the Holy Grail, if you've ever seen it, and he has all these like you know, the tests he has, you know, the puzzles, like when he does the big ball and stuff. But there's this one thing where he has to just step out, and it's like there's a ravine, and he has to just step out on the ravine, and it's like the only thing that will let him step out on the ravine is faith. And he hasn't got any. His dad's got all the faith, and he doesn't believe, but he has to save his father's life, so he takes the step onto nothing, and he's like, I'm going to fall into the ravine, and then he realizes, no, there's not a gap. But I believe there are times in life when it feels like that. It feels like that for me at the moment. I put my foot out and everyone says, what are you going to do next? I go, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And that's the joy and the challenge, you know, the challenge of